And therefore, 2 Esdras 8 and 55, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Second Esdras 9 and verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, what? And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Laim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem B'Kah HaKodash, and double honors to the men of great millstone, from the elders and apostles and the brethren on down. Shalom B'Ayatah Dabatah. And to the Hakim and Akwaf that's out to repent, Shalom to you, Bashmakah. This is Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one. And let's read that again before I show a couple of these clips and get back into these scriptures. But let's read this again, 2 Esdras 9 and 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty. When you had liberty now, see, you didn't have no liberty on them plantations and throughout all your because that was a part of your punishment. For pig guts to be threw out at you, and you didn't have the choice but to eat it. For pig's feet to be thrown out at you, you didn't have a choice but to eat it, because that was all pertaining to your punishment. You didn't want to serve the Most High, so what? He said, okay, well, I'm going to send your ass to your enemies against you, and you're going to serve them for in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness, meaning you're going to serve them for every motherfucking thing. Whatever food they throw out at your ass, if you hungry, you're going to fucking eat it. And they going to throw the most abominable shit out at you for you to eat it, and you're going to eat it. Why? As a punishment. See? But now you've been given liberty. Now you've been given the opportunity by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to repent. To say, okay, no, I'm going to make the conscious decision to say, no, I'm going to serve the Most High. I'm going to keep his ways. No, that shit that we ain't supposed to eat, that I'm not eating that. Or we ain't supposed to do this, I'm not doing that. Now you at liberty to make the choice yourself. What did Yahweh say? I set before you this day life and good, and death and evil. Now you choose one. Which one you want? You want life or you want death? Choose one. And them the only two options he gave us. Choose life or choose death. Which one you want? But let's show these couple clips, because I don't want it to be long. But let's show these couple clips, and then we're going to get back into these scriptures.
I get a lot of questions from Hebrew Israelites. One of the questions I get all the time is, why don't Christians keep the law? I have a more extensive teaching on this on YouTube, on Epiphany's YouTube. They use this about Jesus coming not to abolish the law, but fulfill it. They use a very limited lexical definition of fulfilled, which means to do. It means that something is brought to pass. The way Matthew uses the word plurao is he uses it between promise and fulfillment. Then it's fulfilled when it's done in the New Testament or completed. When it's fulfilled, you don't look for it to be fulfilled again because it's done. When it's fulfilled, you don't look for it to be fulfilled again because it's done. That a lot of people don't even realize that.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more.
You asked him to put it down there. What did he say? What did he ask you?
He asked me, do I celebrate Easter?
Did you? You don't. All praise to the Most High. You're not in the midst of idolatry. So now what was the next thing he asked you?
No. Then I asked at this point, so then if you're saying, I said Christ is the fulfillment of the law, who is the only person that fulfilled all of the law?
Okay, Luke 24 or 44, 24, you know what? I'm going to show you what the fulfillment of the law is. Because a lot of times we get confused with Matthew chapter 5. We think that...
I asked the question, who is the fulfillment of the law? Who fulfilled the Old Testament? Who fulfilled all four?
The Old Testament is not fulfilled yet, brother.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
Christ is the fulfillment of the law.
Okay, what?
He died, wait a minute, in his death, all of the commandments are fulfilled. all of the thou shalt nots, all of the laws, all of the precepts, everything that God did, Christ did that. So in him, it is through his life that we receive life. Because he is the only one that when he said it is finished, what was finished? The law. He didn't do away with the law, he just fulfilled the law.
Boy, I tell you, our people are something else. But I ain't gonna run my mouth. Let's just get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. We're gonna go to Matthew 5. We're gonna go to 17 and read it to 19. Matthew 7, it's like in Matthew 5 and 17. And the problem with our people, and I just gotta say this, they really have a problem with reading comprehension. Like a lot of our people, your reading comprehension is very low. It's very, very, very low. Because you've been indoctrinated by these damn Edomite theologian institutions, and they have taught you to not have you just get low reading comprehension, man. Let's read this. Let's comprehend this. Matthew 5 and 17. Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. That word fulfill, it means to do, keep. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. Now, is heaven gone anywhere? No, you can look up, right? Has the earth gone anywhere? No. And the earth ain't go nowhere. Let's grab a few of these right quick. Let's show you that. It says, till heaven and earth pass. Let's see if the earth is going anywhere. Let's grab this. Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh. But the earth abideth forever. So that was just alone right there telling you the earth ain't going nowhere. And it's also telling you that the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't gone or going anywhere. Ain't going nowhere, man. Let's get another one, though. Let's get another one. Hey, man, our people are something else. I just don't get it with them. I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. Man, these people, man, it's, let me see. What is this? Let me see. Let me see. Is that 64? Con. Wait, is it? No. Slovakia. Let me grab that. Slovakia. This Psalms 104 and verse 5. And what it says, who laid the foundation of the earth, that it should not be removed forever. So that's another one to tell you, the earth ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Let's grab a couple more. Psalms 119. And let's go to verse 90. Psalms 119 and 90. Thy faithfulness is unto all generations. Thou hast established the earth, and it abideth. Now let's go grab, and he said he established the earth, and it abideth. Let's see how long it abideth. Let's see. Baruch 3 and verse 32. But he that knoweth all things knoweth her. Talking about wisdom. and had found out, and had found her out with his understanding. He that prepared the earth forevermore had filled it with four-footed beasts. But what it says, he that prepared the earth forevermore had filled it with four-footed beasts. That's another one right there telling you the earth ain't going nowhere. See? So let's go back to Matthew. Matthew 5 and verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, we already clarified that the earth ain't going nowhere. One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. It ain't going nowhere. And this don't say Mashiach had fulfilled. He had fulfilled the law. EED. ED. That means something. When you go into the word fulfill, it means to do or keep. When you go into the word fulfilling, ing, it means to be doing or keeping. When you come to the word ed, that means something that was done or completed. This verse right here, 18, don't say nothing about Mashiach had fulfilled ed, the law. It don't say that. So where did they get that shit from? Saying that Mashiach had fulfilled ed, the law. Where do you get it from? They just be adding unto the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. And for doing that, you dumb motherfuckers gonna receive the plagues that is written in this book. That is written throughout these books. See? So it says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, it ain't going nowhere. One jot and one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Have all been fulfilled? No. What's the things that have been fulfilled? Let's grab a couple. But first, matter of fact, let's grab this real quick, and I'll come back to it. Let's go to Luke 24. Let's go down to 44 right quick. What Mashiach say? Verse 44. And he said unto them, these words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, ed, which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. Now, that you heard that guy said everything in the Old Testament had been fulfilled already. He said everything in the Old Testament fulfilled. And it ain't even funny, man. This ain't no laughing matter, man. This is very serious. Because our people have been destroyed. Your understanding, your comprehension of the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has been distorted by the understanding that you done regained from these damn devils. And you don't get it. So he said all things have been fulfilled that was written in the Torah. Well, what did Yahweh say right here? What it says? That all things must be fulfilled which were written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me. Was all things written concerning Mashiach in the law of Moses, was it fulfilled? No. And I'm going to prove, just make a few points. And in the prophets, everything that was written in the Tanakh concerning Mashiach, was it all fulfilled? No. And in the Psalms concerning Mashiach, was it fulfilled? Yeah, some things were fulfilled, but not all. See? These people don't get it. They don't fucking get it. And pertaining to that Psalms, matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that too. But let's deal with this first. Let's go here. Let's go to Matthew right here. Matthew 1, and let me go down to 22 right quick. Matter of fact, I start at 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins. Verse 22. Now all this was done that it might be fulfilled, ed, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, behold, a virgin you mean a young woman, shall be with child, and she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Emmanuel. Now, his name ain't no fucking Emmanuel. See? Which is being interpreted, Yahweh was with, power is with us. But the word is what? Amanawa Allah. That's the word that should be there. The Hebrew word, Amanawa Allah, which means Yahweh is with us, or power, or with us is power. Let's go into it real quick. You shouldn't be saying no damn Emmanuel. That's Latin. That's not Greek. That's Latin right there. So why should that be in there? That shouldn't even be in there. They put that shit in there. And it says what? Let's go see what it says in Hebrew. Amanawa Allah. Let's go back to it. Matter of fact, you see it right here. It says the root word etymology of Hebrew origin. What it says, Amanawa Allah. Amanawa Allah. That's what that says. And it means what? Power with us, or with us is power. See? That ain't even his name. It's just saying a Hebrew word that's saying something. Which is saying Amanawa Allah. See? So his name, Yahweh's name ain't no Amanawa Allah. See? And where's that coming from? Let's grab it. And what was this talking about right here? That was fulfilled. See? He fulfilled that. By being born, he fulfilled this prophecy that Isaiah spoke about. Let's grab it real quick. Isaiah 7 and 14, if I'm not mistaken. And it says what? Therefore, the Lord himself shall give you a sign, meaning Yahweh himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin, young woman, shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call, and what? And shall call his name Amanawa Allah, meaning power is with us, or with us is power. See? This was fulfilled right here. See? So let's go back to that St. Luke. Read it again, 24 and 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which was written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. Now let's go here. Let's go grab the Torah first. And grab a few things that was fulfilled, and then something else that wasn't fulfilled. And I'm just making this point to show you, man, the laws ain't going nowhere, because all have not been fulfilled. The brother asked him, have all things been fulfilled in the Torah? He said, yeah. Through. And that's why I read those scriptures in the beginning of the thing, showing you, our people despise the commandments of the Most High, man. Because you don't want to repent. You want to stay doing what the fuck you want to do. But let's read this, though. Let's start at 11, I think. Yeah. We're going to start, matter of fact, I start at 10. The scepter, Genesis 49 and 10, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be, binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass coat unto the choice vine. That been fulfilled right there. When it says binding his foal or his fowl unto the vine, and his ass coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. That have not been fulfilled. The last part, he washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. That have not been fulfilled. The first part been fulfilled, but the second part haven't. See? And let's grab a few precepts, but let's go into these precepts, the scripture, according to this first thing. He binded his foal unto the vine, and his ass coat unto the choice vine. Let's grab it real quick, and we'll come back. Matthew 21. Let's start at, you know what? I'll start at 1. It says, you see the title, it says what? The triumphal entry. And this is what it's talking about when it's binding his foal onto the vine, and his ass goes unto the choice vine. Who's the choice vine? Judah, the inhabitants of Judah, his people. See? But what it says, and when, Matthew 21:1, and when they drew near unto Jerusalem, and were come to Bethhage, unto the Mount of Olives, then sent Yahushua two disciples, saying unto them, Slakia, saying unto them, go unto the village over against you, and straightway ye shall find an ass tied and a colt with her, meaning a mother or father goat, Slakia, a donkey, and the baby. You gonna see two goats. Two goats. Two donkeys. You gonna see two donkeys there. A big one, either the mother or the father, and then you're gonna see the baby. He said, grab both of them. And it says what? And a colt with her, loose them, and bring them unto me. Verse 3. And if any man say unto thee, aught unto you, ye shall say, the Lord had need of them, and straightway he will send them. All this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying, Slakia. Damn, bro. All this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying, tell ye the daughter of Zion, behold, thy king cometh unto thee, meek, and sitting upon an ass, and a coat, the foal of an ass. You see that? See? So that's where that was fulfilled. But let's go back. Genesis 49, and we're going to go into this second part. Bear with me. Slaki Yasharala. But let's continue. Genesis 49:11, but dealing with the second part. Binding his foal or fowl unto the vine, and his ass coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. Have that been fulfilled? When it says he washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. Let's go here. Let's run to Isaiah. And I'm just doing this to show that all have not been fulfilled. See? The laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua ain't gone nowhere. See? But let's go grab it. Isaiah. Let me see. 63. Pertaining to that, Genesis 49:11. And so I'm going to start from the top. Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom, with dyed garments from Bosra, that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength? I that speaketh in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat? What did he say? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Has that been fulfilled? So that second part of Genesis 49:11 have not been fulfilled. Have this been fulfilled? Isaiah 63:3, verse 2 and 3. Have it been fulfilled? No, it haven't. See, this is talking about when Yahweh return. See, so it haven't been fulfilled. See, so they our people are through, man. They don't get this. But let's go back to to that. Let's go back to it. Not Genesis 49. Let's go back to that Luke 24:44, and let's deal with this part. And it says, and he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses. We got that. We got one of those things that was written in the Torah by Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. So let's go to the prophets. Let's go one. Let's grab Isaiah. Isaiah 11th chapter. And let's start it from the top. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. All the way to verse 3, that came to pass. Right? Verse 2. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge, and of the fear of Yahweh. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord Yahweh. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. And the scripture that come to my head, to come to my mind after pertaining to that he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. One of them is that St. John the 8th chapter, when it says we call her committed, we call one committed adultery, we called her in the very act. And what did Yahweh say? He said, I ain't gonna condemn. I didn't condemn her. Most High didn't send me to condemn first. He didn't send me to pass out a judgment according to your wrongdoing and sentence you according to that. But when he come back, that's what he coming to do. He coming to bring the judgment. See? But let's go to verse 4. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. He shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. Have that been fulfilled? This is in the Tanakh, the book of the prophets. So was that fulfilled already? He shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. Have that been fulfilled yet? No, it haven't. Let's grab a couple. 2 Thessalonians 2. And let's go down to verse 8 and what it says. I'm going to start at 7. For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Verse 8. And then shall their wicked be revealed. They being revealed now. Whom the Lord, Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. See? So that's one right there. That haven't been fulfilled yet. See? So pertaining to that Isaiah 11, and what is that, verse 4, this haven't been fulfilled yet. See? Let's get that other one. Revelations 19. And let's go down to, let me see. What is that, 15? Let's see. Revelations. Pertaining to what? Yahweh, right? And it says what? Revelations 19 and 13. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And his name is called the Word of Yahweh. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Have that happened yet? No, it haven't. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he shall tread at the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the Almighty. Have that been fulfilled yet? No, it haven't. No, it haven't. See? But let's go back to the Isaiah 11. And let's go down. Let's go down to 11. Have this been fulfilled yet? It said to all be fulfilled. So I'm reading this to go into to that Matthew 5 and verse 18. See? Have all been fulfilled? No, it haven't. So the laws ain't went nowhere and they ain't going nowhere. See? But our people love to say that old false ass Christian false understanding that, oh no, he came and he fulfilled the law and it's done away with, man. You motherfuckers gonna be destroyed, man. And that's why I opened up with that second Ezra, the 8th chapter and the 56th verse, 55 and 56 verse, and that second Ezra, the 9th chapter. What's that, 9 and 11? Because our people, they hate the commandments of the Most High. That to lead you to life, but you hate it, you despise it. And that shit is going to get your asses killed. And then we're going to see in that day, what they say about, oh yeah, the law don't sit there and ain't done away with it. Okay, we're going to see why your ass going to be destroyed. See? But what it says, and I'm going to just jump to 12 for the point. And it says what? This is second return. But it says what? Verse 12, 11 to 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations and the settlement of the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Our adversaries ain't cut off yet. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. This is the tribes being brought back together. Literally. Are we brought back together by Yahweh Shemel Shah? No, not yet. Wait, no, Yahweh shall return to literally gather us. The spiritual gathering is going on now. See? So are our enemies cut off? Who is the adversaries of Judah? Who is it? The Edomites. They ain't been cut off yet. So clearly all have not been fulfilled, man. All have not been fulfilled. See? And let's go back to it, and let's grab this one more and end it off. Slakia. St. Luke 24 and 44 again. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. So when it says to things that pertain to Yahweh that's going to be fulfilled, these things will have, it ain't talking about and he had fulfilled the law, man. Where they get that from? That ain't even written in the scriptures. See, they don't fully have the full understanding. It's right in your face. How do you not understand what you're reading? Because you have low reading comprehension. But what did he say in the Psalms? Let's go grab that real quick. Let's go in Psalms. Let's go look in the book of Psalms and see. Psalms, chapter 22. And let's go down to verse 16. Because he said in this book of Psalms, written in the book of Psalms concerning me. So what it says, this was fulfilled yet. This was fulfilled. But it's one part of it that still has to be fulfilled. What it says, Psalms 22 and 16. For dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. That was fulfilled. But it's still another fulfillment of that. Let's go grab it real quick. Matthew 27. And let's go down to 27. And it says what? This is when Yahweh's hands and his feet was pierced. And it says what? Then the soldiers of the governor took Yahweh into the common hall and gathered unto him the whole band of soldiers, Edomites, Roman Edomite soldiers, and they stripped him and put on him a scarlet robe. And when they had planted a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head, and they reed in his right hand, and they bowed the knee before him and mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews, King of the Judites. And they spit upon him, and took the reed and smote him on the head. And after that, they had mocked him. They took the robe from off him, and put on his own raiment on him, and led him away to be crucified. And when he was crucified, this is when they did what? When they crucified him, is when they fastened him, they started crucifying, putting nails in his hands and in his feet. See? But let's get this one. And we end it off. Revelations 1 and 7. And what does the scripture say? This is pertaining to Yahweh's second return. And what it says, Behold, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Have this been fulfilled yet? No. And they also which pierced him. What? And they also which pierced him. So it said every eye go see him. And also them which pierced him. We already know who pierced Yahweh. He said, for dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. Our people didn't pierce his hands and feet. They didn't beat nails into his hands and his feet. They didn't stab him in his side. So who did that? So these motherfucking Edomites that did it then, guess what? They still got to be around in the earth when Yahweh shall make his second return, when he returned. They still have to get their judgment. See? So have this been fulfilled? No, it haven't. So all have not been fulfilled. You niggas run around thinking that all have been fulfilled. You still in the place of your goddamn captivity. It's prophesied that you're going to be saved out of the place of your captivity. The chariots of Yahweh just going to come to redeem you out of the place of your punishment. So have all been fulfilled? No. You dumb motherfuckers still in the place of your captivity. Run around talking about that he fulfilled the law so you don't got to do it. Yeah, Mashiach did what he was supposed to do. He kept the ways of the Most High. But what that got to do with you? Like you ain't got to do it. Like now, you can go into another man's wife and you ain't got nothing to worry about. Like now, you can go commit murder and you ain't got nothing to worry about. Like now, you can go steal and covet and dishonor your mother and father and do all manner of wickedness and you ain't got to worry about that. Niggas, it's something else. There's something else, man. But I'm going to end it off there because I had some more, but I'll let that suffice. All praise be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Wakah, Ha, Kodash. Shalom, Yasharala. Wa, Abad, Babal. Shalom.